Okay, here is another hot model from the 2016 Hot Wheels Q case. This is the 96 Nissan 180SX Type X, and this one is from the Speed Graphics series, and it features graphics and logos from some performance car part makers, Greddy and Toyo tires being the most prominent logos featured there. So you see the Greddy logo there across the side, and Toyo tires as well. There's a few others. They're pretty small. They're a little bit harder to read. But anyways, this one's to showcase some of those performance car parts, car part makers there. So the first time this one came out this year, it was white. This time it's black. The logos are basically the same, but this time it's on a black base instead of a white base. This car was first featured last year as a 2015 new model, and so this is the second year that we've seen this one, and it's been fairly popular among JDM collectors, and it's one of those cars that kind of brought about the drifting scene. This is one of the original drift cars, the 96 Nissan 180SX Type X. So here we go from the front. You notice it's got the Greddy logo on there again, as well as Toyo tires. It's got a silver hood there, orange and blue, and I guess that's kind of a greenish color that goes along with it, a greenish blue for the tampos there on the front. The tires, wheels I should say, it's rolling on copper PR5 wheels. So those are some PR5 wheels. We've got the spoiler in the back, and there's the exhaust as well. One other thing I want to showcase here as we go back to the front, you do notice that this car had the headlights that raised up out of the hood, and from this angle you can see that they are raised up right there, that they are open. So as you come closer to the front, it's a little bit harder to see from this angle. The black kind of just blends in, but from the side profile you can see that there. So this one is usually fairly popular when it first shows up. It doesn't command a huge premium on the secondary market, but when it first shows up, it does tend to go for a little bit more. It's going for $4 to $5 at the moment, and I expect that will probably go down. But then again, this one never sits on the pegs too long because it is a pretty popular car. Lots of people collect the JDM cars. They like the Japanese cars, the imports. So this one usually doesn't stick around the pegs too long. May command a little bit more of a premium than some of the other cars, especially all of the fantasy castings that we saw in this Q case. So there you go, the 96 Nissan 180SX Type X. Thank you for watching.